DWNProductions.net, masks, bust, props, custom work. If you need something, hit me up at DWNProductions.net.
FastCustomShirts.com. All kinds of shirts for your perusal and purchase, and hit me up if you need custom work. FastCustomShirts.com. I watched a made-for-TV miniseries. This was a two-part thing, 1 hour each night, and it's from old Dan Curtis. Have you heard of him?
I think so.
Yeah, he produced a lot of shit, and I think maybe he produced like Black Christmas and Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that. But anyway, he had done a miniseries, a Dracula miniseries, and he had old Jack Palance as Dracula. So I guess he liked old Jack Palance so much that he brought him back to star in The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Are you familiar with this Robert Louis Stevenson story, Tom?
Yeah, in old college, my one of my one piece makeups was a Dr. Jack or a Mr. Hyde makeup.
Hmm?
Didn't look like it.
Man, they've done variations of this story over and over again, and it's just not a very exciting story. It's about a professor, doctor type guy that develops a serum that unleashes our base nature, Tom. The thing that's inside us that's evil, because he wants to expose it and then maybe try to find a way to get rid of it so everybody can live in harmony and peace. And he does that and changes into Mr. Hyde. And the Mr. Hyde, he don't give a fuck. You know, all he wants to do is go out, pick up whores, fuck them, maybe beat them up a little, start fights with people in local bars, and just be an all-around asshole. The thing with the Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing and the story, what I remember of it, because it kind of sucks, the original short story, it doesn't really talk too much about a transformation, but all these movies from the first one, that old, I don't even know if that's the first one, but the old Frederick Marsh one, they all rely heavily on this transformation, how grotesque Mr. Hyde must look or whatever. Here, it's like they tried to give him, like they tried to make a biopic of Robert Zadar, is what I would say what they did with the makeups. They made his nose a little more hooked. They drew his eyebrows like a little more curved, and then gave him like kind of an extended fake jaw. It doesn't look bad, but it just looks weird. And
So maybe mine did look like it.
maybe. I can't even remember, like the Frederick Marsh one, the 1920s or 30s one. He looks like a wolfman in that. And I can't remember a single other one that, I don't remember what Bernie Casey changed into in the blaxploitation one, what he looked like or whatever. Most of these movies are just not very memorable. I know, what's his name, Anthony Perkins, he was in one too, right? There's a shitload of them. Anyway, he just he does some funny shit when he's Mr. Hyde. Some of the insults he gives the whores is funny. There's one whore that he throws into one of those London rivers, that you're just walking on cobblestones and there just happens to be a river running by. London must be a weird fucking place, man. But yeah, he tosses a whore in that, and I got a kick out of that. I thought it was funny. That's everybody's dream, to toss a whore into a like dirty ass river. But other than that, it's kind of boring, Caught myself looking away quite a bit, checking to see what's going on the old phone. Yeah, don't recommend it. It could have been cut down to maybe 15 minutes, instead of 2 hours. Mm, yeah, don't recommend.